Hello, Bumpy Big Squiggums here, and this is there's so much dust here, and this is the Weekly Runs series. This is episode 2 of week 14, the game, Quest of Dungeons. I am an assassin with a bow, and I'm being amazing. So, about to level, we're going to continue right where we left off. We're not quite ready to go down yet. We probably could, but again, I'm going to give respect to the fact that this is a hard difficulty level, and that is a nasty guy right there. But you know what we do to nasty things that want to kill us? We put them to sleep. And then guess what? They can't kill us. I know. It's an amazing thought. But, boom. The princess is in another dungeon. Don't care. Not here for princesses. Here for fat loots. And I just got some. So, we're going to continue on. Again, we have all the books. If you click on a book and it says this, there's nothing new in this book. You've learned everything. That generally means that, guess what? You've learned all the skills. And now the books are just vendor food. Delicious, delicious vendor food that will net you much money, and this game you get a tremendously huge amount of money that you will never ever be able to spend if you bought everything in every shop ever. Granted, it starts a little slow, but eventually you'll have like over 100,000 gold. I already have over 23,000. There's not a whole lot that's going to stop me from buying whatever I want at this point. And again, books are vendor food. Oh, and we disarmed the trap. I don't always like disarming traps because I find oftentimes that makes things a little bit more difficult. We needed the extra. We didn't really need the extra key, but we took it because we can. And we do need keys. Generally, you'll see by the end of this, if I do it right, which I can't guarantee I will, my entire inventory will be completely filled with keys, except for a few potions, a few food, and other random loot that I picked up. Because chests, doors, and all sorts of things of that nature require that you actually have keys with you in order to access them. And you know I'm all about getting bigger and fatter loots, so if I can, I will do so. But no promises. No promises. Alright. Excuse me, guys. So each of the levels are randomly generated. The look of the level will always be the same, but the floor plan of the level is going to be different, as well as the monsters, the quests, all the stuff that you would expect in a roguelike to be different, pretty much are different. The creatures, I assume they still stick to the same levels, but where they're at, how many there are, you know, the traps, stuff like that are all different. And like I said, with the quests being different, you could technically have multiple boss fights on one level, because each of the quest mobs, if that is what your quest is go kill a boss, is a boss. So you could have multiple boss fights. I don't think they count it as a quest, or a quest mob as a boss. So there is an endgame stat screen that comes up. So if you're looking at that and you're like, I killed like 10 of the quest bosses and 2 of the regular ones, and only says I killed 2. Well, that's why, because the quest bosses, though they are generally just as powerful as a regular boss, they don't count as regular bosses. So, well, we're pretty full up, and we've covered almost this entire area. I think there's, what, 2 rooms that I missed? This is probably where the shopkeeper is. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm gonna call it, but I could be wrong. If I had to venture a guess, and I don't have to, but I choose to. So if I choose to venture a guess, that is the guess that I choose to venture. We will gobble more stuff. I'm going to leave the booze on the ground because I don't want it, because we saw what horribleness happens when you get inebriated in this game. It is not fun. It is quite bad, in fact, and very unfortunate. Oh, that could have had the shopkeeper as well, but it did not. So we're going to run back over to my spot, where I think the spot would be that the shopkeeper will be sitting. And that will also be the last room that has to be uncovered. And then we gotta find our... there he is. Hello. A little busy. Murdering slimes. That's what I do. And there's even stairs down in the room with the shopkeeper. I love how the music changes. It is quite cool. Alright, so we're gonna sell up all our miscellaneous junk. So these weird, like, rock-looking things are actual vendor food. That's all they are good for. They are here for you to sell to the vendor. They generally suck when you compare the prices. Like, this was 5,500 and some odd change, or more. Maybe it was more, I don't know. These generally sell for like 20 and 30. So if you need to drop something in your inventory, and it's not food or anything like that, get rid of this crap, because this stuff is absolute trash. But in the beginning of the game, you need it, because what you find and get is absolute trash. Huh. Apparently you can still sell some stuff? Now wait a minute. Did you know that this game was coded in C++? No, I didn't understand. So this has a -4 critical chance, but it also has a +5 critical chance. So that's actually better than what I was using. Well, I feel foolish. I'm sure you guys noticed that in the last episode. I totally whiffed on that. Oh, apparently you can sell beyond what's already there. But if his inventory is full up, you will not actually be able to right-click to sell. That I do know. So we're going to buy up all the keys, because again, this game is all about keys. What's with games and doors lately, guys? It's kind of creepy. Alright. Nope. Nope. And pants? Pants are better. We have weak pants, but it's okay. We're allowed to have weak pants, because weak pants are still okay. Alright, there we go. So we sold, and we're at the staircase down. And we shall go in. Aren't you tired? You must be by now. I am not tired. I am ready to truck right through this game, beginning to end. And there may even become a point where I start skipping stuff, guys. Now, last time I did that, the final boss was actually kind of difficult. So, maybe I won't do that, but we'll see. I'll try to blow through this as quickly as possible, so you guys can actually see as much of the game before I either die or the game ends. We have... Where is it? There it is. We have an explosive surprise for those guys. Surprise! The explosive already. And down you go. Alright, well, I suppose we'll loot that. Oh, hello, rat. Now, I've gotten much better, but originally when I was playing this game, I was misclicking all over the place. And it was something that drove me insane, because a rat would be there and I'd shoot it, and then I'd go to shoot again and I'd miss where he moved to, which is really hard to do, to miss. So I was just really terrible. Maybe I was having a bad day with my mouse game. I don't know. But yeah, I find now that I don't do that. But when you do miss, I need to kill him first. I don't want him closing with me. He does some sort of weird life drain thing. Oh, and I murdered the rat already. Interesting. I must have used one of them near critical strike moves. I bet you that's what I did. Sorry. Still have a little bit of that twang going from SteamWorld Dig and the whole western scene there. Ooh, another key. We will take your keys, and we will open doors and chests with them. And we will get much treasure. Alright. You all must perish. So let's see here. We're still sitting pretty good. Our attack is up to 48. Our mana, which we don't have, is up to 16. We are nearly at the next level. We have triggered a trap. Things want us dead. They are not happy that we just went and owned everything. So, boom. We go. Probably another 5 or 6 kills, and we will have our next level. I did complete all the quests in the last area. You know what? I'm going to go bold, and I am going to use the portal, because I just, quite frankly, don't think these guys can kill me. I don't think they're much of a challenge. I mean, they're rats and ghosts, and that is scary in and of itself, but for the most part, meh. Now, this guy looks a little bit more terrifying, and look at that. He's a 3-shotter, but he died anyway. Alright, so let's check out the quest. We have to kill Tentramus. Beware. I may not look. Position... West position of floor 3. So, let's head west. Perhaps we can fight him and slay him and make him weep openly in front of all of you. I don't know. I should probably stop missing that. That's why I generally crash into stuff, because I don't like misclicking, like I just did there. Alright, let's take a look. Where art we? We art over here. So, let's reconnect ourselves with our old selves. Well, the old path. And we will murder the rat, because we can. We've leveled up. So we're now slightly, wow. I think we went 48 to 61. That's a pretty substantial gain. I like that. Excuse me, I like that a lot. Alright, so episode 2 is off to a resoundingly successful start. We've leveled, we finished off a floor. We have gained a much treasure, fat loots, and, well, we've done some quests. I mean, all sorts of good stuff is happening. We've even attained another quest. And now we have to kill Zanio as well. He may not look it, but he is in the northeast. So west and northeast is where we have to be somewhat cautious. And we have a third quest. Why not? Ah, search for the magic pendant. It's in the southwest area. So that's one of the easier ones. There's just basically an item laying on the ground that you have to go pick up. So let's check this door. And there's a ghost, and I can slay the ghost. Now generally the boss creatures or the quest creatures are a slightly different color of the other creatures of the same type, if that makes sense. Like this is a ghost, he's a yellow color. He's clearly a boss. Alright, so we're going to launch that out on him. And then we are going to launch that out on him, and he's pretty much dead at this point. So we could let him burn to death, but why? Might as well just take that pot shot and finish him off, right? Kill the rat. We will. This is a power-up item. I think I got this without telling you guys. This is a trap. This is a power-up item. And that gave me extra protection. I am more protected than I was before. So we have done one of our quests already. Excuse me. We just got 2 tomes. Ugh. And I got mana because I was totally missing mana at this point. And we got even more tomes, which is more cash money, and I thought this might be the southwest room, but apparently it is not the case. So we shall force our way back up top and kill the rat. I know, a little anticlimactic rat there. Oh, here we go, a skeletal guy. We're going to murder him with our bullseye. Took no damage because, well, we're amazing. It's true. It is absolutely true. I have now gotten to the point where I am not going to pick up this trash if I can help it, because it's just wasting inventory space for things that will actually be worth a little bit of money. Now, we don't necessarily need money, but we might. No, we don't. We don't really need it. To be honest, we can probably drop everything that we're not going to use and still be 100% fine. Ooh, very cool. Surprise! Knock, knock. Who's there? You're dead. That wasn't much of a riddle, I know. But it was what happened. We shall slay and slay and slay and play. And play and slay and slay and play. I got nothing. Alright, so shiny portal leads me to the other shiny portal, which leads me back to the other shiny portal, and we are out. You always gotta check out the shinies, guys. It's just one of those rules. Ooh, shiny portal that I don't know where that takes me. It has brought me to a new area that I am unaware of, and it shows me the staircase down, which we could totally take, but instead of doing that, like we probably should, I would rather prefer to actually finish up our quests before we take our stairs down, if nothing else, and maybe find the vendor guy on this level. It is the Dracula. It is dead Dracula. Goodbye, dead Dracula. Alright, we got another key, always beneficial to us. Alright, I'm not sure where I'm at in relation to everything else, so let's take a look. I think there was something horrible nasty in the top right. Ooh. Well, we're going to use up some of our random stuff here that we don't probably need to use. And it may bite us in the bum later on, but we're okay with that. We are not opposed to bum biting. Nope. And nope. Not better than what we have. And there's rats and all sorts of horrible things in this room. Ah, there we go. You see that? That was ninjetic and very fluidic. And even slightly poetic, I dare say. I dare say. Alright, so there we go. And victory is ours. So, I wanted to let you guys know that this is week 14 of the weekly runs, as I'm sure you guys have figured that out, as it's listed in like 15 different places, and I've already said it a few times. And yeah, anyway. So week 14. At week 20, I have my scheduling done all the way up to that point. That does not mean I have the recording done all the way to... Oh, no. One sec, guys. I want to make sure I don't do anything completely dumb. We're going to put him to sleep because he might hurt us. Probably not, but just to be safe. Anyhow, I have my scheduling done all the way up to that point, so I know what I want to do. And... let's see here... Ooh, that's unfortunate. Where is my illusions? There they are. Scheduling up to week 20. Once week 20 is come and gone, which I think you guys will be very happy with week 20, I'm going to start giving you guys a few different options that you can choose for my weekly runs each week. So you guys get to, well, basically vote. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it 100%. Maybe I'll start up a Facebook thing for Bumpy McSquigum's Gaming. I don't have it yet, so don't go looking for it. But Bumpy McSquigum's Gaming might actually work out on Facebook, and I know you can do votes there, and I may do that. That may be how I do it. Or maybe I'll just tally up what you guys say in the comments below. That way you guys don't have to do multiple things. I know it's always kind of a pain. You know, well, I'm here on YouTube. I don't want to have to go log into Facebook to blah, you know. So it may just be easier for me to run it that way. And just tally the comments so everybody can kind of see, oh, he didn't just make this up. Which, you know, you guys never would, of course, ever expect that of me anyhow. Alright, so we're going to drop a Zahat, which is absolute trash tier. Sorry, I can't carry anymore. It's okay. So we fought a boss, we fought a quest mob, and we're down to having to go to the southwest position of this. Ooh, there's a monster in here. So have we cleared this entire area? Nope, we have not. There's actually quite a bit that I missed. But I am in the southwest area, so this thing should be here somewhere. Pretty sure that wasn't it. No, it's not. Oh, darn it. Oh, at least I didn't drink so much I inebriated myself. There it is. So once you grab that, you completed the quest. Alright, let's go check out the last little bit that we've missed. Up in this area. Getting through doorways is difficult. So, something to keep in mind. Once week 20 is done and over with, you guys will actually... Hello. You guys will actually be able to vote on some stuff. See what games you want me to do. By then, I assume I'll have exhausted most of the games I have for the weekly run series. And any of the new ones, I'll just add to the voting queue. So if I get like 3 new ones by that point, maybe that's what you'll be voting on. But at some point, I am going to have to start recycling some of the games I've done. I've already done so with Dungeons & Dreadmore. And I have 1 or 2 more that I am going to be recycling. Week 20 will actually be a recycled game, so I hope you guys look forward to that one, because it seemed to be one of my more popular games, my more popular weekly runs, so we will look into doing that, just to please you guys, because, you know, that's what I'm all about pleasing. And murdering rats at a rapid pace. So, there we go. Well, I think it's, at this point, no, you know what, I still haven't found, hello? See, we just did a little dance there, I misclicked, and my guy went like, I still have not found the vendor guy, but I'm pretty sure he's right here, so let's go see if he's there. We will sell our stuff, get more monies. We're up to 60,000 already, which is ridiculous, I might add. Yep, there he is. Nope, nope, and yes. Well, I will buy that, I will equip it, and then I will go through and buy that as well. And pretty much just sell everything to you. And there we go, we're now well over 100,000. And yeah, we are rich individuals. Alright, what do we have left to explore? Room to the right, and then there's stairs leading down somewhere. Alright, so we're gonna go up and right and down. I haven't really found I don't think I did anyway, maybe I did. I don't think I found a good treasure room. Usually there's some treasure as well to be had, like a room with a bunch of chests. Maybe I found it and just forgot, I don't know. It's not really that important at this point, like I said. We're pretty OP, the game is not overly difficult if you can get past the first couple levels. And once you start finding your skills, if you know how to use them effectively, you generally don't run into a lot of issues. So we're going to go down. You feel tired. How much more can there be? You need to keep pushing forward. Alright, there is quite a bit more. We are probably 3 to 4 levels before the end of the game. So it's not the shortest of games, but it's not the longest either. I can probably finish this up in 3 episodes. I did that before, and I feel like I'm making pretty good headway at this point. And I gotta say, I think the assassin might be the easiest character in the game to play. So if I do another run of this, alright, this guy steals from me, so I want to make sure he dies. If I do another run of this, I might try one of the melee classes. They seem like they are going to take more damage in general than the ranged classes. Because I beat it as a wizard, and I think maybe I beat it as the assassin? I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it was a wizard twice. Either way, I know I played the assassin. I did pretty well with him. But, yeah, it's... You just don't take that much damage at this point. I mean, like, how often do things even close with me? I'm actually kind of hurt right now because I did tank up a lot. But, we can alleviate that very simplistically. And there we go. We're actually fairly well stocked on keys. I'm surprised at how many keys we have as opposed to how many we've actually needed or used. That's kind of rare. Generally, you use more keys than you have, and you don't have that big of a stockpile. You might have 1 or 2 laying around of each key, but generally you don't have like 6 and 5 and 4. I mean, that's pretty high for a key stockpile, so to speak. But either way, I'm kind of at the point now where I'm almost not wanting to even pick up stuff to loot because there's not really much point. I mean, maybe just equipment. I'm not even going to start picking up the gold. Because the gold that you get are always very small denominations. Keys I'll pick up too, of course. But I don't feel it really warrants me picking up 23 gold with that extra click when you get so much gold in this game. So, I may be making a bad choice, but I don't feel that I am. I think I can get away with this just fine, because I always told you, I always have this giant stockpile of money at the end, and that's just nothing to spend it on. So, yeah, now we're really starting to crit too, which is a little bit crazy. Alright. Take out the Yeti, take out him, and it's all good. So we get a new quest. The quest is to kill a natural couture. Northeast area. Alright. I will pick up the books still too, probably, because that's decent vendor food. But we're probably now at the point where equipment's going to be better than the books, the tomes. So I may not even pick those up anymore. In fact, I'm not going to. We're going to try to expedite our run, see if we can get through it in 3 episodes. Oops. I did something bad there. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to ruin that. I meant to do 1 past and down, and I did not do that. I went down too early, and then I moved. So, yeah, that was rough. And we missed the funny saying, going down. It's quite unfortunate. Makes me sad. I will weep. I will weep. But not just yet. We are still exploring. We are doing exploratory measures. The trap is triggered. A Yeti has fallen from the sky. At least I assume it's a Yeti. That is what I would call that creature, if I had to name it. These things are like weird squid-headed guys, because they have these little tendrils on the back. Maybe it's their ears. I don't know. But either way, they are rather disturbing. Maybe they're like Cthulhu-type deals. I don't know. I simply don't know. I triggered a trap. Oh no. That's free experience for me, buddy. Ooh, and a key. Give me that light key. What? Alright, so yeah, I'm kind of disappointed with the lack of needing of the keys at this point. Man, we've already cleared a lot of this area out already. So we will continue to murder that. There he is. Indeed, indeed, I am here. I am here. I've come for your money. I've come for your treasure. Give it to me. Give it to me. Alright, so not really much going on. Even more keys. This is ridiculous. I don't have any skull keys that I notice. And those boots suck. Alright. Oh, he stole an extra mana elixir from me. And he doesn't drop it on killing him either. So it's always good to keep those guys from getting too close. I don't think they can steal equipped items. So it's not the end of the world, but still. The bows are garbage. The ring is 1 better for 10,000. Seems like a waste, but whatever. I have money for days. Absolutely gonna buy that. Shield, absolutely. The key, why not? We have a stack. Might as well get a bigger stack, right? And we're gonna reopen that. I'm going to equip that. Equip that, and my pants disappeared. Now this is one of the things that I have a problem with. This happens every once in a while, and your gear just vanishes. So I just spent all that money on the pants, and the pants were probably the biggest upgrade. Definitely larger than the ring, and they just vanished. It's one of those small little things. It's not really the end of the world, but it is mildly frustrating. And again, it's not going to make or break the game for me. It's just one of those things I noticed, and I will definitely give David a message. I'll contact him and let him know, hey, you know, this happens every once in a while. It's not a big deal, but it might it may frustrate other people. Sorry, guys. My tongue decided to attack me there in my mouth, and well, I don't know if you've ever been attacked by your tongue, but it is a very unpleasant feeling. One that you probably don't want to experience ever. It just rebels and does its own thing. It's like, I want you to say shoo, and it goes blah, blah, and you're like, oh, okay, just whatever you want, man, whatever, you just don't choke me. You know, you've heard of people choking on their own tongues. I don't want that to be me, so I generally let my tongue do whatever it wants to do. Whatever it is it wants to do, I let it do. So if I talk in tongues, it's because I'm scared of dying. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, so we just got a bunch of loot, but I want to go down here. I know I'm kind of being bouncy, aroundy, and such. What did we actually gather? We gathered trash. We gathered more trash. I'll keep the trash, whatever. Ooh, what's this? Shiny, and I'm equipping it. Alright, onward! Oh no, it's a bat! It's a dead bat. I thought it was a southeast corner. Maybe I'm not there yet. Hello? Anyone? Let's see if we can bullseye this guy down. One shot, one kill. Yeah! Alright, well. Maybe I'm delirious? Oh, northeast. I'm sorry. I thought it was the southeast. Okay, I'm wrong. I am wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I am wrong. And he is dead. And so is he. Eventually. There he goes. Alright, so at this point, just kind of keep powering through. Ooh, it's a lizard shaman. Well, at least that's what I'm going to call it. It might not be a lizard shaman, but it sure seems like it. I mean, I'm gonna sign off on lizard shaman. You guys can do as you wish, but if I had to dub that, that would be a lizard shaman in my book. So, oh, it's a horrible bat that wants me dead. Alright, so at this point, we're going to put it to sleep, eventually. Alright, first we're going to pierce its flesh. Then we're going to put it to sleep. Then, we're going to bullseye it. And it's dead. See? No big deal. Took a little bit of damage. Always gotta give those evil laughs a good once over, you know? You gotta let them come to the forefront, because not everybody's bold enough to do an evil laugh. So if they're gonna implement it in a game that I'm playing, I am totally going to utilize it to its fullest effect. And I think that's deserving. I mean, the evil laugh is one of those things in society that's just, it's fallen away. It really has. I mean, you see it in some movies, you know, like the Austin Powers movies and stuff, but they make fun of it more than, you know, give it the good old ha ha ha, you know, the evil laugh. And apparently this game is not a big fan of the Steam announcements and achievements and all that stuff, because someone just logged into my friends list and decided to play a game there, and it came up with their name but did not actually say anything with it. So it's kind of got that, what was it, SteamWorld Dig? Yeah, SteamWorld Dig had the same issues. SteamWorld Dig scenario, if you prefer. Even if you don't prefer, that's what we're going to call it. Hello, sir. I'm standing on a trap. Oh no, it's a Yeti, run! It's Snowy Bigfoot. Oh, look, two of them dropped, one in each room. Isn't that cute? Alright, I think I'm done with this level. Alright, there's like one more door I didn't go through. I suppose we can check the last little bit. You guys, forcing me to do stuff I don't want to do. Alright. Next level! Alright, I'd say there's 3 levels left, including this one. Maybe 3 in addition to this one? I'm not sure, but we're getting relatively close to the, oh, hello, to the end of the line, so to speak. So it's starting to look a lot like I'm going to actually be able to beat this for you guys. So I'm kind of happy with that. And I think I've done a pretty good job showing off what the game has to offer. Oh my goodness, I am lagging. Alright guys, one sec. I gotta figure out what's happening, why I'm lagging. I think the game is actually updating right now. Yes. Alright. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so what happens is I have auto updates enabled on Steam. And that's fine because when I'm not playing games, they update other games, and my computer is a beast, and my internet's a beast, and I can actually do all that and it doesn't affect gameplay. However, when a game is actually trying to update itself and I'm playing it, Dota 2 being the most prominent one, when I'm playing Dota 2 and it decides, hey, it's time to do an update, it freaks the game out, it lags it horribly. I'm sure you guys saw it right there. And apparently this game is now doing another update. So the developer, I think, has already made 2 or 3 updates since it released. So he's definitely trying very hard to work on all the little things that are coming up, all the little issues that people are addressing. So that's very cool to see. The developer has such a vested interest and is following through on his game. Many developers, they put out a game, they don't care. They'll do a patch in 4 or 5 weeks, you know. Some do it a little quicker, some don't. I mean, there's always good and bad developers. And sometimes the game is overly complicated and it's not a fix that they can do right away. I mean, I understand. I'm not saying that all developers that wait do so just because they suck. That's not what I'm trying to get at. The complexities of video game programming and everything else does elude me. I cannot say I am a programmer or I know how to program a game. So I cannot make those claims that they're just lazy or bad people, but I can say that some do it really quick, and some do it really slow. Some do it when they, care to do it, and others actually care and do it as fast as possible. I don't think you guys can argue with those points. Now that's mildly annoying, but you know what? It's not that big of an issue because you can come right back in and check the room, and there's absolutely nothing here. I could probably even skip this level entirely, but we have found a vendor, and we will see what the vendor has to offer. We shall sell him our treasure that we don't want, and we shall see what it is he has. That is pretty darn sweet. We're going to buy that up. We're going to equip this and sell that. This is a shield, believe it or not. No, it looks like a tile. And we are going to equip that as well, and we are going to sell that, and we are going to buy the key. And there's another shield. No, alright, so we're set. It's all good. Oh, I'm sure there's more stuff I can sell. Nothing really worth it, it's just stuff I can use. Oh, I triggered a trap. Oh noes. Whatever will I do? I'm so scared. Not really scared. But I am death. Actually, you're a skeleton with hair, which is just disturbing on many levels. Alright, well, we're right by the vendor guy, so we're going to head back to the vendor guy. As I miss that like 4 times. And we are going to see what these things do, and we are going to sell them. Nope, sorry, buddy. Alright, so nothing really of any value there. I'm tempted to go down, but we have a quest. No, we don't. There's so much that we didn't do. Maybe level up one more time before I go down. I want to try to at least get... Oh, here we go. Ooh, a witch. She dodged me and threw a meteor in my face. That was unpleasant. I did not enjoy that at all. Alright, so we do have another quest. It is a skull pendant on the southeast area of this map. We shall go find that rather promptly, I dare say. Alright, we have a mission, we have a goal, we have a plan. You should have stayed home. Probably true. But I chose not to. And the reason for this is, hey, there's another quest. Alright, what is this one? Kill Ranquesium. He's in the northeast, so we have the southeast and the northeast that we must deal with. And we shall do so with much aplomb. Aplomb? I don't know. We shall do it with gusto? Tomato? I don't know. Don't know. Hello, there is a hat. I like hats. What does this hat do? It does nothing. We are going to drop the hat because it smells like cheese. Apparently, the last owner was very cheesy, and, well, it kind of carried over into his hat. So, yes, I do not wear cheesy headgear. In fact, I am one of the few people who have brought back the fedora. Now, it has actually been a while since I've gotten a new hat because, well, I don't know. I've looked at a few different places, and I haven't found one I liked, and the ones I've had have kind of gone by the wayside, so to speak. So, yeah, I am kind of fedora-less right now. I have one. I don't really like it that much, but I wear it. But yeah, I'm missing my black fedoras. Those were my jam, as they say. Alright, we will trigger another trap, and we will poke some eyes out, because it's what we do. I don't want to hide from you. I want to kill you. And I want to see what is behind the doors, and it looks like there is even more questing to do. The golden skull's in the northeast as well, so that northeast area will give us a much needed boost in both level and gold. And I say gold because it's funny, and we don't actually need any gold, but hey, if we did, we would be getting those boosts. Alright. So let us skip this area. Ah, I left a key on the ground. Shame on me. I should be punished for that, but I won't be. Hello. Hello, treasure room. I am here to steal all of your goods. Well, this is interesting. Alright, time to gobble food. Gobble food, gobble food, food. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Gobble. Don't need mana potions, gobble. Don't need these potions either. Gobble, gobble. Alright, so we're going to drop the pants. Heh. The irony of that statement alone made it all worth it. Alright, we're just going to grab up all the goodies that we can. And we are nearly full up. We are going to get rid of some rotted cheese. And some skill tomes that we don't particularly need. You know what, we're just going to use the skill tomes because we can. Alright. And we're going to loot all this stuff. We're going to drop the rotted cheese once again. And it's time to see if any of this stuff is better than what I'm using. I'm thinking at least one or two things should be. There we go. There we go. No sir. No sir. No sir. What is this? Nope. And nope. And yes. And yes. And nope. Alright. We'll keep the rest that we have in case we run into a vendor again. We'll have a little bit of vendor food. But if we don't, I don't want to be overburdened in case we run into some old treasure chests. Get out of my way. Alright, we've leveled up. Our attack is now 152. That seems tremendously high compared to the last time that I actually looked at it. It was like 60 something or 90? I don't know. It's definitely getting up there though. I feel that we are definitely putting out the DPS. We are doing the deeps. We are now one-shotting things. Is that all you got? It is right now, but you know, you wait 5-10 minutes, I'll have a new level, and well, I'll have more. And then you will die much more. Like boom, look at that. Almost kill you in one shot. That was kind of my indicator that I was doing really well, or I was ready to go to the next level when I was one-shotting the guys on a certain floor. I'm not quite to that point yet, which is okay, but I shall move onward. Alright, let's see. We need to get to the northeast corner, and then we're going to just head to the next area once we do that. Because I am ready to end this level. Oops. Oh, I disarmed the trap. Surprise! Not sure why I went down here. I saw the door. I got excited. I had to check it out. I'm sorry. Get out of my way. And she is a boss. Surprise! Alright. She is a dead boss, because I apparently not only did the extra damage, but I critically struck her. I struck her critically, and she did not enjoy it at all, to be 100% perfectly honest. It was very unpleasant and unsatisfying to her, and she died a very, very horrible and gruesome death. And I know, I probably shouldn't be saying these things, but it's true, and I'm not going to sugarcoat things just because we have some of the younger viewers. No, I just kid. Sorry. Not funny, not even punny. I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm just trying to get through this game. I'm just trying to get through the levels. It's all well and good. It is all well and good. And oh, I triggered a trap. No big deal. However, what is a big deal is I cannot seem to find the staircase down, and I know I've passed it probably 7 or 8 times now. Pretty sure this is a staircase up. It was. So we need to get to this staircase down. Was that up this way? Nope, that is also a staircase up. Where is the stairs down? Ah, it's in the room with the teleporter. Okay. Well, simple enough. I do fail at navigation, guys, every once in a while. That's sad, too, because usually, in most games, I can memorize, well, generally the games have to have something you do more often, and it doesn't change. So I can still navigate dungeons fairly well, but games like when I did play World of Warcraft, or when I played Borderlands, or any of the games that I played that actually require, or that actually have static stuffs. Static stuffs, that's right. Buy some keys up. Like static maps, where everything's always the same. I generally memorized the entire area, and I was able to go, oh, no, we need to go here, 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 and they're like, how do you know all this stuff? I did it once before. I did it twice before. I know. The end. Just kidding. There's still more. Welcome to floor 6. Alright, this might be the... There might be 2 levels after this, or 1? I don't know. I get confused. I get a little confused. There's a weird werewolf-looking thing with a spear right there. And we are pretty much just blowing through this level. Gotta say, I'm not overly impressed. In fact, these guys seem easier than the last guys we just fought. There we go. Maybe I was just critting a lot. I don't know. Alright, so we'll try to breeze through this as quickly as we can. And in fact, we're probably going to have to end the episode soon. I'm sure I've gone over on both episode 1 and 2. Which might mean that there's a very short episode 3. We already found the stairs down. I don't want to breeze through it that quickly. But it's good to know that there are stairs down. There was one particular... Actually, I think it was the actual playthrough I did for you guys, and then decided to up my game and do it in hard. Oh, deeper cut. Interesting. That didn't seem to do anything to me, though. Oh, whatever. But, sorry. Lost my train of thought. The last playthrough I did for you guys, and then decided to poop can it, to trash can it, and just start over. I actually could not find the stairs down in one area, and it was a room that was off of another room in a very small area. I don't know how I missed it, to be honest. It was quite embarrassing and sad. But eventually I did find it. But there was a key. I was missing a key. I was lacking a key, and I thought it was behind the door with the key, and it wasn't. So yeah, pretty unfortunate circumstance. But it's good to know where the stairs down is, and that you've already passed it, and that it is available to you. So I'm always worried that maybe I won't have a key and the stairs will be behind those. I don't think that's actually possible. I think he coded the game well enough that that's not an issue. Alright, I am now bleeding. Actually, quite a lot. That's probably going to be the most damage I've taken. Oh yeah, that will actually kill me. Alright. Well, there we go. So look at that. Those werewolves are no joke. So if I wasn't paying at least a little bit of attention... Oh god. Alright. Well, I have explosive surprise. And kill this boss, and then I think that's where we're going to call a close to the episode, guys. Alright, so let's end the boss's miserable existence. There we go. And we should be able to just kind of... whatever. Really? He's a dodgy boss. You see that, John? This is dodge, dodge, dodge. Alright, so there we go. Take a look at the loot, and then that will do it for episode 2 of week 14 of the weekly, of the weekly runs series. It is quite nice. We will take that as well. And we're sitting pretty good to actually complete this game, guys. So the game is Quest of Dungeons. If you've enjoyed, take a look down at the bottom in the description. I will have all the information, where to find it, where to find out more information. And hello, Bumpy McSquiggums here, and that's right, Week 14, Weekly Runs, Episode 3, Quest of Dungeons. Let's get this going. Alright, so we are near the end of the game. Ooh, it just knocked an egg out of a bookcase. That's pretty impressive. We are near the end of the game. We just leveled up. We did slaughter a boss and make him look foolish and silly. We almost died to a werewolf. That made us bleed, and the bleeding would have been bad, but I paid attention and I noticed that I was bleeding, and we have found ourselves yet another vendor that we can feed a vendor food to. Please, do feed the vendors. Unfortunately, he's got really next to nothing for me, but he does have some stuff. We will buy up what he has. He has a shield, which I will equip and sell my other shield, and there we have it. Onward! We have already found the staircase out of this place, so this is all pretty much just... Dude, you did life suck to me. That just sounds unpleasant. I don't want you to suck the life out of me, man. What are you doing? I heard that's what happens with ex-wives. I mean, Mutana can talk a little bit more about that than I can, but... yeah. So... good stuff is happening in this run. I'm just pretty much blowing through it, and you know what, there's a stairs down, we're gonna take it. We're ready for the next level. New challenges, let's do this. Yes, this is the last level, I believe. Though he did update the game a couple times, maybe he added more levels, I don't know. Ah, yes. Yes, this is where it starts to get more difficult. This is roughly the skill level, the skill level I just switched between, coming here and the last place I was just at. This is the minimum level of difficulty increase I think they should have. That zombie took me 3 shots to kill. I think minimum... oh wow, the boss is right there. Alright guys, well, this is kind of pathetic. For a full-length episode, this is... well, I'm going to tag this on. I know it's going to say episode 3 at the beginning, but you know what? I'm going to tag this on as... the end of episode 2. I kind of feel bad that the boss was this close. I didn't think it was going to be this fast, guys, but we are here, the boss is here, and it is time that we, well, fought the boss. Made it happen, so here we go. Alright, so we're going to get ourselves some illusions, and then turn that up, and we are going to use our bullseye, and we're just going to try to, uh-oh. He is dodgy. Nope. He put a shield up. That's unpleasant. Yeah, but I don't think he can take us out. There we go. Boss is defeated. And that's gonna pretty much do it, guys. That was kind of anticlimactic, I realize. But yeah, victory and junk and stuff. So there we go, guys. It seems that we have been victorious in our endeavor here, and we used the skull key, and there's the lantern right there. So that's going to do it for this week's weekly run. We'll pick up the lantern, and we shall have congratulations! You found the lantern of all light! You can now restore the land to its natural balance. Your quest is over. That's it? Yes, I won. Let's go home. I guess. I'm starving. So, there you have it, guys. That was beginning to end on hard mode. So, yeah, he definitely needs to tweak a little bit of the difficulty level of the game. But I gotta say, it is a very fun game. Definitely worth checking out. I kind of breezed through it because I knew what I was doing. And I played through it a few times already. And, well, I gotta say, the Assassin, if you want to beat it, is probably the guy to go with. So, are we going? Someone please left-click. Alright, now here's your final stat screen, guys. There you go. My adventure points are 24,152. We played for 1 hour, 30 minutes. And it took us, what was it, 10,222 turns. We walked, blah, blah, blah. So you kind of see. We killed 5 bosses, completed 10 quests, and we pressed the mouse 2,115 times. So, cool stat screen. Cool game. Definitely worth checking out, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Next week, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to play. It's going to be something that you haven't seen me play yet, so... at least you can look forward to that. But look for the weekly runs next Friday, guys. This is going to end week 14 of the weekly runs. The game was Quest of Dungeons. Again, all the information will be down below in the description to check out for more information on the game and where to pick it up. Well, until next week, guys, my name's Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.